Hi friends, today topic is adaptive management of cyber criminal maladaptive organizations in the offing the imperial the nation. Abstract. The functioning of some of the university level institutions in the country turns maladaptive occasionally moving to mismanagement of academics, adding fuel to the fire. An undesirable nexus between the academicians and the police is getting built. As a result, the classical academic environments gets badly affected. Even there were trivial errors targeted by management for nurturing lopsided academics. The need of ours is to enlighten the public, particularly the students, to improve the rectitude and to eliminate the elements in organizational setting that are violate that are violative of constitution, for instance fake underground and cyber criminal government. A case study of two organizational setting exclusive to the Right to Information Act by shying away from the responsibilities of giving information as per Act and pointing fingers to each other is presented by such an approach. They, they tend to turn the organization's maladaptive. We have devised a website based approach for guidance and counseling to the students and staff in this scenario to recover from the maladaptive conditions. The details of the strategy and presented in this paper. Introduction. A case study of multiple cybercrimes were presented in 127 in reference of one. The sub-inspector Mr. Raju was taken chief examination. He communicated thus, basing on these documents I have investigated with JNT authorities, upon which the name of accused was elicited as a responsible person for this. The submission in page 77 in 1 mentions the essay. The essay marked the accused one based on the investigation with JNT authorities. However, the details of the investigated JNT authorities were not revealed in the examination. Further, the details of the interaction between the JNT authorities and the cyber police authorities were not recorded. Therefore, the judgment of acquittal of accused one was on feeble grounds. Further, the cyber police mentioned in the charge sheet 4 that separate charge sheet would be filed with respect to accused 2 who was absconding. However, the authorities did not file separate charge sheet but ended the case as reported in figure 5 with respect to page number 2 of response to RTA application submitted to cyber police. Had the police not closed the case, had they submitted the separate charge sheet and they produced accused 2 in court of law at Miapur, a necessity might have arisen for the retrieval of accused one. In India, most of cyber crimes are committed by the educated person. Cyber crimes are becoming a great threat to nation integration, particularly in India. To deal with cybercrime, professional ethics, computer ethics, and cyber ethics, and case studies such as 127 within Indian society should be related. Education also should be a man making, character building, and nation building type in the footsteps of great luminaries such as Swami Vivekananda. In this regard, a awareness generation based on ICT approaches should be taken up massively for inc- inculcating a remedial national spirit by keeping guidelines and counseling in the web pages, as in publicizing the cybercrime remedial steps taken by Indian government, etc. Thus, national cognition impairment gets a remedy, giving rise to real society progress. Positive national psychology should be developed in the people, inculcating true spirit of national integration. People should be sensitized by ICT approaches such as in against any regi- regionalism movement ab- approaches that abuse the nation spirit by cyber crimes such as in 127. The approaches should be conducting workshops, references, synop, sym, symposia, seminars in the record such that this case study is including enlightening its obnoxious setting against the spirit of the true academics. Social development makes an attempt to elucidate qualitative changes within the structures and framework of society that facilitate the society to understand aims and objectives. Development could be a method of social amendment, not simply a group of policies and progress instituted for few specific results. The essential mechanism driving social amendment is increasing awareness resulting in higher organization. One society One society senses a new and higher opportunities for progress and develops a new sports of organization to use this new opening with success. The new source of organization area unit higher able to harness the out there social energies and skills and resources to use the opportunities to urge the meet results. There should be positive motives that drive the social amendment and essential preconditions for the amendment to occur. The motive should be powerful enough to beat abstractions and impede the amendment from occurring. Nowadays, development needs resources corresponding to capital ICT corresponding to 2 in 127 and supporting infrastructure. Development is the result of society's capability to rearrange resources to safety challenges and opportunities. Society passes through well-defined stages at intervals. The course of its development, structure, enhancement introduced to support the innovations can happen at identical time at four completely different levels: physical, social, mental, and psychological. Moreover, four different steps of resources are until involved in promoting development. Of these four physical resources area unit most visible but last capable of growth, productivity productive of resources can increase hugely as a result of the standard of organization and level of information inputs rise. The rest of papers is organized as follows in section 2 background for related to this paper in presented in section 3. Some of the case study details which are served as motivational for this paper are represented. In section 4, we present how the two organizations, Dog, Dodgood and Dilly Dalden, pointing to each other. Background. In 127, our earlier works enlightened to case study of multiple cybercrimes such as sedition and violation of state emblem of India, Prevention of Improper Use Act 2005. The cybercrime website indicated nearly 2000 registrations while is surprisingly lot figure for a cybercrime criminal website. The scenario gave rise to cyber forensic research and investigation. The initial complaint in the police station did not get registration. Upon continuous persuasion through RTA approach, etc., finally FIR was filed as a fresh complaint. But in vain. The charge sheet was filed. Prosecution of proceedings in case of accused one was over. As a result, accused one was acquitted. With this background in view, the, the present research work has been taken up. Literature survey. The organization JNTH JAC was affiliated to online online cheating government of India and the online charitious the government of Telangana. It has been operational in the JNTH Hyderabad University during 2011 to 14. The policing and judiciary are not judged sufficient in handling cyber crimes. Cyber counseling and guidance is crucial in generating public opinion, national integration, and academic development to the remedy the flaws in handling the cyber crimes by organizational means such as police depth and judiciary. This is useful for organizing group activities at mass level in the right direction, whatever what whatever be the cause, race of race or religion or region, etc. In the right direction, organized activities are undertaken only in a way that is not prejudicial to national interests such as national amity, national solidarity, national integration, national sovereignty, etc. In the right direction, organized activities are undertaken only in a way that is not prejudicial to national interest, such as national amity, national solidarity, national integration, national sovereignty, etc. In any manner, the cybercrime is resolved by police opinion gen- generation and analysis and right orientation of the same by adopting web-based approach. A, a web crawler tool for internet achieving of website. The snapshots capture evidence of uses of cheating and seditious government of Telangana to which the JNTI Job Action Committee claims belongingness. They serve as cyber intelligence alternatives for countering cybercrime towards positive makeup of public opinion, national integration, and academic development. The field of information and communication technology (ICT) has developed by leaps and bounds in the recent times. A goal of ICT is to affiliate information transparency. However, the information transparency more challenged than achieved. Information authorities do not dissolve information that easily. We present a case of three decisions of the Right to Information Authority against the institutional authorities, particularly the Public Information Officer, for abusing the RTI Act and public authority. We present how we adopted the technological means of website for the generation of awareness with respect to a cyber criminal organization in Telangana which prepared the crimes of sedition, violation of state's emblem of India, prevention for improper use, Act 2005 and cheating. Motivation. The charge sheet for case study was detailed. The condition for RTO application in figure 1, 2 and 3 arose because of delay in the proceedings of, of, the, of the case subsequent to the RTA application date 1 November 2014. In this figure, the charge sheet in 4 was filed in 23rd December 2014. The cybercrime register ignored the sedition angle of crime. It was registered only much time after an earlier similar complaint was ignored for registration. The cybercrime gives the impression the motto of culprit organization is either regional separatism or national separatism. With nearly 2000 registrations involving many staff and students of the university generated up against law and order, as we evident from the culprit website. The cybercriminal activity was rampant in JNTH. The detail of registrations were not transparent to the public. It was not known whether the foreign students were involved in the registrations and whether they had any role play in the overall issue. The situation gave scope for the doubts, and the university authorities and the police worked cohesively to sidetrack the cybercrime issue. Thus, conditions arose favorably to frame the 48 questions in Figure 1, 2, 3 and right to information remedies. Analysis of organizational efficiency. Figure 6 and 7 gives details of the response by the policy to 48 questions. The response gave information related to the first 6 questions. It indicates that the remaining questions were related to the JNTH. As shown in figure 8, the police department sent the document to the PIO JNTH that register JNTH for responsible with respect to information related to the questions 7 to 18, 48. But upon approaching the authority, it was all in vain. Thus, we did not get a response from either organization, cyber police, JNTH authorities. This led to the peculiar situations wherein each organizational authority pointed at the other, but to no avail. Subsequent to the court hearing, some case information was elicited from the police department with respect to case status. The information furnished by police department is figured 4 and 5. It indicates the after the trial the case ended in acquittal. Conclusion. Our work comprises of case study paper presentation with regard to how one can track the cybercrimes and cyber laws. The cybercriminal organization JNTH JOC is considered in regard the police registered an FIR to accused person A1 A2 were mentioned in the charge sheet. Accused 1 was acquitted because the evidence produced by the police was against police. The police mentioned in the charge sheet that A2 was absconding and the supplementary charge sheet would be filed. But after acquittal of A1, the charge sheet in respect of A2 was not filed, but case was ended as reported by the inspector of police. This shows the police were reluctant to convict the culprit. This is a case of cybercrime scenario in which cybercrime is registered but no criminals were fixed. Given the situation, it is clear that academic environment in JNTH is clubbed with massive cybercrime. The experience report indicates that there is no use of much cybercrime, cyber security subjects, and those much studies of such subjects do not contribute to value in academic life of student and staff. People should be made sensitive to not abuse constitutional provisions and laws by inculcating the national spirit in as well as respect fundamental values such as respect for the nation and for laws of the land. Remedial ICT approaches should be adopted towards this goal. We have used websites as mean for basic awareness generation with regard regard to values, national laws, constitution, and personal development. The response from the academic stakeholders should should have a web-based guidance and counseling is satisfying the encouraging and market has smart and innovative by feedback. The government should take cognizance of maladaptive makeup of the JNTH is in regard of reported cybercrimes for retrieval. Thank you. Thank you so much.